By Chastity Vicencio, andChris. Hayneron November 6, 2020 at 2:37 p.m. PST. The second episode of The Mandalorian Season 2 has arrived on Disney+, taking Mando and Baby Yoda on a series of side quests as they continue trying to take the child home. In this new episode, Chapter 10, The Passenger, the duo make a new friend and run into some trouble along the way, and ultimately there are far too many cute moments courtesy of the Little Green Alliance. However, there were also quite a few Easter eggs and references to other corners of the Star Wars galaxy for you to find. Warning: the following contains spoilers for the latest episode of The Mandalorian, Chapter 10, The Passenger. If you haven't watched it yet, stop reading now. From callbacks to Season 1 to familiar ships, to even a nod to the Star Wars area at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, there was plenty in the episode that was hidden in plain sight. Did you catch them all? Take a look at our favorite Easter eggs and references below, then sound off in the comments with the ones you spotted. Then, go ahead and check out our Easter egg breakdown for Chapter 9, The Marshal, and take a look at our explainer for that very special Star Wars cameo last week. Point 1. The Nikto, the first alien species we see setting up a trap for Mando, is a Nikto, known for their scaly skin and symmetrical horns and spikes on their faces. Mando and IG-11 faced off with Nikto guards at the facility where they found the child. Point 2. Mos Eisley Cantina. Before leaving Mos Eisley, Mando stops by the cantina that first appeared in A New Hope. The recreation of the location is pretty spot on, with plenty of scum and villainy milling around. Point 3. Meet Dr. Mandible. While it's hard to say for sure, Dr. Mandible, the massive ant-like creature, looks a lot like the species known as Killik. If that is, in fact, what the good doctor is, it marks the first live-action appearance of the species. The creatures were first introduced in the novel Dark Nest I, The Joiner King. It's also pretty funny that Ant-Man director Peyton Reed directed this particular episode, given that led to him directing another very large ant. Point 4. They're playing SabaccPeli and Dr. Mandible are playing a game of Sabacc. This widely popular game was first mentioned in Empire Strikes Back, but it also appeared in Rebels and The Force Awakens, and was heavily featured in Solo. Point 5. A very clever Galaxy's Edge Easter egg. If you haven't been to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland or Walt Disney World, you probably missed this one. Outside of the cantina, Mando passes a WED-15 Treadwell droid roasting meat on a pod racer engine. When visiting Galaxy's Edge, you can visit an eatery called Ronto Roaster that purports to cook its meat the same way. In reality, the massive burning pod racer engine in the eatery is for show, but it's still nice to see Galaxy's Edge represented. Point 6.